What is going on, guys? Ethan here from Luck Trials, bringing you my first ever StarCraft 2 upload, my first impressions of this game. So guys, I will be, actually before I say anything, this game's awesome. Alright, now what I was going to say. I'm going to split this video up into 3 parts. Part 1 will be basically about the game, what it is, the menu, what you can do in the game, and then part 2 will be the 3 races you can play as on multiplayer, and I'll talk about what they are and like what they can do, and then part 3 where I will have basically the gameplays of me playing them. It'll be like different, like I'll just have short clips of it just so you guys get the feel of the game. But yeah, so if you guys want to skip to any of these parts, you see the time right next to the part. Just go to that time and you guys can just watch when you ever want to watch. So guys, I'm going to be going into the live commentary for part 1, so I'll see you all in a sec. Alright guys, so welcome to part 1 of this video. I will be talking about the game and how it starts up and basically the menus and how it works. So you see here, this is where you log into the game itself. By the way, it is a download by CD or online. So what you have here is you have the credits. You can play as guests just to like get the feel of the game, but you can't really like get anywhere. Options, you can manage your accounts. Oh, it will open a web browser because you have to make an account on Battle.net.com. Basically Blizzard. You see it right down here with my cursor. And you can open up editors, basically minimize the game and launch StarCraft 2 editor. Woohoo! And then you can also quit the game. So I'm going to log in here. I'm just going to cover up my thing with the little black bar. There we go. Connect. Alright, password. Alright, so I just covered that up. Alright, so it authenticates your account and we go straight into it. Now, actually, to tell you the truth, guys, I really like this menu here. And, it's just all around really good. And once this just initializing. Alright, so the first time you ever get into this game, you have Welcome to StarCraft 2. Oh, also, when you download the game, it'll ask you to make a player name, player password, everything. And obviously I'm Lucky Link. I always use Lucky Link, Lucky Linko, or Luck Trials for everything, so, you know, you guys want to add me. So, as you can see, we have a standard. You can wants to start you out with the campaign to get the feel of the game. I actually haven't played it yet. I just jumped straight into multiplayer. Help in the general chat. You can join the chats. And also we have little ads of what you can do and get and like stuff. Alright, so we have this giant menu. This is the profile tab, but honestly, it just, yeah, actually, I'm gonna go into my profile. I'm gonna block out my my name because it has my last name on it. Alright, so as you can see here, yeah, I'm in Bronze Division and Silver Division. I'm not that good at this game, by the way. I kind of really do suck, but I just got it, so you gotta leave me alone. So we have your career. It shows you all your stats, match history, all these fun things, achievements, ladders, and rewards. So you guys can all do that, but that's just that. You have other options, basically achievements, leagues in your ladder, everything like this. So we have 3 wins, ooh, 0 wins, 4 wins, 3 wins, woo! Also, I want to talk about the replay section. Right here is every single game I actually play. There's a replay of it, and I can record and commentate over every single part of it, which is actually really good. So I will show, like, I'm going to show all of you guys that. That's how I'm going to record my videos. I'll do live commentaries because the replays and the replays are much different from the live commentaries. So yeah, that is it for this section. Now I'm going to go up click the StarCraft button. Now this is this is your StarCraft menu. Basically, it'll show you the single player, and then it'll show you multiplayer. Alright, campaign. Standard campaign like every single game. You gotta go through, experience an epic storyline of StarCraft 2, as it says. Challenges, put your skills to the test in these challenging scenarios. Basically, just try to beat what the game throws at you. Versus AI. Actually, I really recommend Versus AI. Basically, it's just like a practice mode to versus AIs. It's actually really, really good. Over a multiplayer, we have cooperative. And that is the same exact thing, only it's when you team up with your friend. It's the same thing as versus AI. Sorry. And quick match. This is the actual multiplayer setup, and I will get on that. And actually in part 3. So yeah. And then we have custom games, basically like a private match for Call of Duty. So this is our menu here. And also, I'm just going to do a quick match actually for this part 1. As you see, we have Terran, Zerg, Protoss, and I'll get on that for part 2. But for right now, I want to talk about, you have your quick match setup. These are the only game modes. You can do 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, or a 4v4. Now, these are all really... Oh, I almost forgot. NFFA, or free-for-all. 1v1 is a very, very standard. Like, this is what you want to play, basically, because it's basically... You don't have to rely on your teammates. It's all on you. Basically, it helps you get better. Obviously, press down here to find your match, and you can, 1v1 map preferences, do that. Also, if you want to play with friends, what you can do is you can create a party. I have no friends online right now. I only have 3 friends. I'm so popular. But yeah, so guys, this will be it for part 1. Actually, you know what I forgot to say? I forgot to tell you all about this game, except for the menu. This is a real-time strategy game that people play for money, MLG, and actually it's like Supreme Commander. It's like Halo Wars. Basically a real-time strategy game, commanding your army, building your units. It's a really fun game. You guys will see what I'm talking about in part 3. So thank you guys for watching part 1, and yeah, I will see you all in a second for part 2, and that won't even be a live commentary. I'm going to show you everything about it. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so welcome to part 2, the 3 races. So I'm gonna like describe each race in order, starting with Terran, going to Zerg, and then Protoss. So Terran is the first person I play with, and I feel like he's a really good starter to be if you ever get StarCraft 2 and you are a new beginner. I find Terran to be a really defensive player, and I think it's because I can't believe I forgot this. Terran is the human-based race in StarCraft 2, and basically you have the Marines, the tanks, the air vehicle, basically your modern-day technology in like today, present day, like warfare, the humans. Basically, I find Terran to be the best defensive player and also the best beginning player out. So far, what I've known is Terran's 2 best units are the Battlecruiser and the Thor, and those units are the best. But like the good units, they are very expensive to make, and it just gets really hard to make units after a little while. So that is basically Terran, the defensive unit, human based, and is very good for starters. Now, next unit I'm going to talk about is Zerg. Zerg is a bug-like alien race. Now I find Zerg to be full-on offensive. If you're not on the offensive Zerg, then you're basically losing. At least that's what I think. I mean, you hold back once in a while, but Zerg you want to push forward because Zerg works in masses. If a Zerg player does not have a lot of units out, he is not going to do well because most of the units are somewhat weak, but in masses they are really strong and can really take out the units very, very fast. Which is really I like Zerg, but to me he's the hardest player to be, and I think it's because of the whole larva nest, and trust me, you'll see that. So again, Zerg bug-like race is one of the harder races to be, so I do not recommend to start out with them. But he's also really pays off in the end, as masses are his thing, and when a big army comes in, he will really be effective and really just outstanding player. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot the super units. The two super units for the Zerg are the Brood Lords and the Ultralisk. I believe this is just from what I've discovered by playing. So don't take me up for this. All right. So I also uh I also found that whatchamacallit? Banelings are fun as shit. If you ever get these Zerg, make Banelings. Alright, and so for the next part, wow, we're at 10 minutes? This is going by. This is fast. Alright, so the next race is Protoss, which is our last race. Protoss is another alien group, but it's more of a cyber alien. Like, you have the robots, like, it's robotics. And it's actually a really, really, really fun race to be. It's one of my favorites, actually. I think it is my favorite. Basically, I find you can be defensive or offensive with Protoss. It doesn't really matter, but I really find offensive, playing it strategic battle is Protoss. Like, if you need to have your strategy planned out with Protoss, unless you will get beaten up. And it comes with many perks. You can chrono boost your buildings, make them work faster. You can get units across the field by warping them in. It's just really strong person to be. And yeah, I do recommend Protoss to be after you get the feel of the game. Really, Terran's obviously the easiest one to be, so I really recommend him to be first. But work your way up. You learn the game as you go along. All right, and also the two super units of the Protoss. I believe are Colossus and Archons. Do not get me, don't say I'm right. I think the Mothership or Carriers can be considered them too. But honestly, I have yet to use those, so I would not know. Alright, so that's basically the 3 races, guys. And for the last part of the video, we're going to do basically the gameplays. So I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of the video. I'm just going to have the game volume on, and I'm going to be talking, and I'll see you at the end of the video after part 3, so I'll see you all there. Alright guys, so I didn't know why I chose to do this now, but I'm going to be delaying part 3. Basically, next Monday, it'll be Terran. After that Monday, we'll do Zerg, and after that Monday, we'll do Protoss, so I can give you more of an in-depth game look at these characters, and it'll be better that way, because then you can see a whole gameplay instead of just little clips. So I decided to do that after I'm finished editing this whole thing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my StarCraft 2 first impressions video. It took a little while to make it, actually, and I put a lot of effort into this. So guys, make sure to smack that like button. And also, if you guys are new and you're just watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more StarCraft 2 videos. I also will be doing Xbox and horror games, and if you guys are interested with any of that, make sure to subscribe. So guys, this has been Ethan. I even got my outro wrong there. Wow. I said Eth. Anyways, guys, this has been Ethan from Luck Trials, and I will see you all I'll see you all Friday with my new horror game. Alright guys, peace.